happy and enjoying retirement?
I am a bit lost at the minute, but you know, obviously, I put the time in with my girls and going for nice walks on the bike, flying to different places. So, I've got to keep busy, really. You know, I've just got to get myself into a routine. You know, because mental health is a big thing these days. I think a lot of people are talking about that, and you've got to make sure you look after that mind and keep yourself. You always need to have something to do.
It's not easy. It's not easy just to switch off from a career that you've done for, what, 20 plus years?
27 years, you know. It's a little bit like I've died, you know, in a way, because boxing's been my life. It has been my life. It's all I really know, you know, to a certain degree. So, you know, it is hard when you do hang them up. It's hard to, you know, transfer into something different.
You know, KELL Brooke is suffering from what I like to call Apollo Creed syndrome. You know, because if you ever watch Rocky, what was that, 4 or 5? I think it's Rocky 4. Anyways, the one with Drago. And, you know, the crazy thing about the Rocky movies is there's so much in those Rocky movies that is based on reality as far as dealing with boxing. I think we probably look at the choreography of the fighting in the movie and, you know, just think that it's just a movie. But a lot of the stuff that Stallone deals with and writes about in these movies, it's real life stuff. You know what I'm saying? The way he was able to connect what goes on with boxing and putting it on film is one of the most accurate depictions as far as what goes on in boxing that I have seen in boxing movies. And if you don't know that scene, that's, you know, Apollo telling Rocky Balboa, he like, look, man, basically saying retirement ain't cool. He said, you know, we the warriors, you know, but when there's no war to fight, Stallion, where do we go? Because we definitely can't be born again. You know what I'm saying? Apollo was having a hard time dealing with retirement, with not being in the spotlight, you know, with not preparing and training for a fight. I've seen it before, you know, but usually people who suffer from that, they should usually go do something that still deals with boxing. They should actually go teach. That's what usually happens with people who don't make it to prominence in the sport. You know what I'm saying? They might not have been the best boxer, but they still love the sport. So they're still involved with it some way. Most of those people sometimes become trainers because they still love the sport, but they can't participate it. You know, they can't participate it in boxing, you know, at the level that they would wish or want to or used to. So they revert back to either training, coaching, you know what I'm saying, whatever. The point is, if he misses it that much, he should still be involved in boxing some way. And I find that teaching is the best therapy for dudes like this, you know, because I feel them. And it's hard walking away from that. It's hard giving up any profession where you can get energized by the crowd. You know, whether you're rapping, whether you're acting, whether you're doing a stage play and stuff, it's a high like no other. And you get addicted to it and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. Mike Tyson said the same thing. He said as a retired guy, you know, not being as vicious and violent, you know, as he used to be, he said he feels like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But he said he don't want that other side to come out. But he said, yeah, I walk around here feeling like a bitch. You know, it's the reason why Mike smoked hella weed. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to deal with that too. Floyd got the same thing. Roy got the same thing. It's at different degrees, but they all got it. It's hard for Floyd to walk away from that attention and that's literally been his life since he's been a little boy. Boxing's been everything to Floyd. He's done nothing else but box. He knows nothing else but box. So I'm not surprised that this guy is still doing exhibition fights and he still can't walk away. It's addictive. It really is. And I feel for KELL Brooke, but what I found is those people still need to be involved in boxing somehow. Go open up a gym, go coach to you. Go find somebody to pour your, you know, that last fighting spirit that you got. Maybe you need to put it in somebody else and live vicariously through them for a while or whatever and whatnot. But, you know, I know what he's going through. But every time I seen it, the best remedy I seen for that is for them to still be involved in boxing some way, somehow. Find somebody to mentor, find somebody, because there's somebody out there that looks up to you and would love your advice, would love your tutelage, would love your encouragement, would love you just watching them and critiquing them. And so trust me, there's somebody out there that can use that. You know what I'm saying? He's not done. He has a lot still more to give if he cares to be selfless in a way. You know, it's somebody out there who would really like, hey, Kel, come show me this. Or Kel, what do you think about this? Or Kel, what I do about that? Can you show me how to train? Can you show me how to condition? How am I supposed to eat? What should I do before a fight? What do I do at the hotel at night when I can't sleep and I got to fight at the morning? You know, there's somebody out there that would love that information, that would love that insight. And we love getting coach and advice from people who actually have been there. That's my thoughts on this. Leave thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Van, I'm out.